ask you, you'd said on Monday that the Secretary General would be meeting with Mr. Lee Hai-chan, and I wanted to know, I didn't see a readout, and I've seen a report in the Korean media.
Yes, the
media
meeting
that
was canceled at the request of the former Prime Minister.
And I wanted to, about the Kwanhoon Club transcript. I guess it's not going to be provided, but
No.
I've been contacted by somebody that was there that has provided a direct quote, so I wanted, which I guess is on the record, basically in which he said, contrasting himself to candidates for presidency in the United States, he said, candidates running for president in the U.S. are 70 and 76 years old, and said, I've been running marathons for like 100 meters. No Secretary General has done it like I did. So how would you, given what he said at the stakeout, that he's not running, it seems like to be talking about presidential candidates in other countries and their age.
I think
seems pretty
you're reading too much in very dry tea leaves. The Secretary General has said clearly that his focus until December 31st, 11:59 p.m. will be on being Secretary General of the UN.
Right.
He will then decide how best to be a citizen, a global citizen.
Sure.
He was asked about his age, and he gave the answer he gave. And I can tell you from the exhausted look on my face, the man is in much better shape than I am, despite being a few decades older.
Something on that, and then Haiti cholera. I wanted to know, you'd said from here that Jordan and the UAE had also demarched, and you said, and others. I wanted to ask you to say a bit more on the others. Can you say if Bangladesh, particularly Sheikh Hasina, was contacted the UN, and if, in that case, the threat or leverage, perceived or expressed orally, was the contribution of peacekeepers to the UN as leverage? And because of the interest in this, can you, if Ban Ki-moon is saying this is a pattern, are there other instances that you can name in which a member state, either financial or peacekeeper withdrawal threat, has led him or forced him to take actions that he wish he hadn't had to take?
On your last part, I will let the Secretary General's word for yesterday's stand. There was a phone call, I believe, from the Foreign Minister of Bangladesh to the Secretary General expressing their concern at the placement of the Saudi-led coalition on the list.
And on Bangladesh, there were many people who earlier perceived, when the Secretary General had been speaking out about Bangladesh and then seemed to stop, that a threat was made to withdraw the Bangladeshi peacekeepers from South Sudan.
I'm not aware of such statements being made to the UN, and I think the Secretary General has continued and will continue to speak out when we see journalists or others being killed on the streets of Bangladesh.
Have you seen the Lancet thing? The Lancet
I have not.
Open letter?
I'll come back to you.
To do with the UNDP Office of South-South Cooperation. I've been told that they still, the funds from Englap Sang and his entities that they took in prior to October are still in their possession. And I wanted to know, can you explain why they're still there after 8 months and why they haven't done a press conference in these 8 months?
I can't confirm that that's a fact, and I would encourage you to call them and talk to them directly.
Well, you had said from this podium,
I know what I'd said.
Who runs the system? If Ban Ki-moon is transparent, can't this small office answer
I will
what it
talk
did?
to them, and you will talk to them, and we'll see what happens.
And I wanted to ask, is there a readout of Sudan, Foreign Minister?
No.
Why not?
I don't have one. If there's one, I'll share with you. If I have one, I'll share it with you.